Watch this video and then we'll talk.
It's real.
It is. It's very peaceful.
I bet you won't nobody hear you scream out here.
Won't hear who scream?
I said, I bet you won't eat no ice cream out here. Come on.
Cause I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready. If this have to be a weapon for you, it will be. Cause I will stick you in your eye. You said, I bet you won't nobody hear you scream out here.
I said, I bet you won't bring no ice cream out here.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going back this way. Cause I don't care when people say that we out here in the wilderness, in the woods, and you gonna say something like that to me.
Come on.
You know people kill their pants.
I said, I bet you won't eat no ice cream out here. Come on.
You think I'm finna walk somewhere with you talking about, I bet you won't nobody hear you scream? Boy, is you crazy or just stupid?
Come
Yeah,
on,
I think
chill.
you stupid.
It was a joke.
No, I don't play like that.
It was a joke. And you
I don't
talking
play,
about people
I don't
kill
play
their
like
parents
that.
and
They
stuff.
do.
Not me though. Come on, let's
I don't
just
trust
go finish walking.
Nah, I'm finna go get in my car, and you finna be left in these woods.
What?
Yeah. I don't trust you.
And just like that, that son has now lost the entirety of the trust that his mom has in him. I also think that it's important for us to notice that the mom in that video had a t-shirt on of a past loved one who is a woman. How that person passed, who is to say? I do not know, but the fact that there was a past woman on her shirt and her son is making a joke about murdering his mom for TikTok, there's so much to discuss in this trend. Let's dive in. First, hi, my name is Shayna. I'm a journalist. I talk a lot about decentering men and child-free living. Also, I'm living in Spain right now. So if you're planning on getting out of the country, please I'm gonna be making a couple more videos to help people make that kind of transition. So if any of these things are interesting to you, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm also working on launching a masterclass to help people start their freelance writing journey so that way you can write for money. Money is very important in these times, especially for women. So we got to stack them coins. So if you're interested in that, please go to my bio and email me or DM me your email address. So that way I can put you on the mailing list. So that way you can get more information as that comes out. And there was another thing. I can't remember. It's gone. We're diving into the handy dandy notebook right now because this joke. So for those of you who didn't quite catch it, this is a joke, trend, whatever, called the nobody will hear you scream prank, where men go on a hike with women that they supposedly love and they say, oh, nobody will hear you scream out here. And to which the woman goes, excuse me. And then they go, oh, no, we're gonna get ice cream. Or they try and cover it up, right? Gaslighting 101. And that's the joke. Ha 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 ha. And more specifically, I'm gonna just read this right here. Here's the punchline. The reality, the real truth of this joke is, I will gaslight you into denying your right to safety for the chance to spend more time with me. You being alive on one hand, you spending a few hours in the woods with me. Your choice. And here's something that I don't think, there's a couple levels of what I'm getting ready to say, because I don't think that non-men really understand. I don't think that men understand that everyone who is not a man has the complete and total understanding that unfortunately any of you could flip on a dime. Doesn't matter if you have been married for X amount of years, does not matter if you birthed this person. There is, and you saw it in the mom. You saw it in the mom, because a lot of times things happen in families. Things happen in families growing up for generations, and there is this understanding of, oh, I don't want to have to feel like I have to be ready at all times because anything can happen. But the moment that we get the hint of it, oh, okay, it's go time. And unfortunately, there are a number of women, all of my friends that have been divorced have talked about how a switch went off, something flipped. This man that they have known for X amount of months, X amount of years, something happened and he switched. And they're like, I don't recognize you anymore. And I think that we hear that kind of terminology so often that it kind of feels like it's going on deaf ears. Oh yeah, like he switched up. Oh yeah, like, oh, it's in the movies, all that. I don't know who you are anymore. This is what it is. This is what it is. And they're turning that into a joke. That switch, they're like, oh, it's funny on this side because the people making said joke think that they're the exception to the rule. And they think that everyone else knows that they are the exception to the rule. More specifically, referring to the handy dandy, they think that it's funny because they believe that they are different than the other men. And so when the non-men around them willingly deny their reality, the thing they know they heard come out of that man's mouth, in order to keep hanging out with them, it is an ego boost to the person making the joke. Men should not have phones. They use these dumbass phones for nonsense. They need to prove that they deserve phones. They need to prove that they deserve microphones at this point. These are just my thoughts. But it feels like it fuels the ego boost in them because it reminds the women that they love that they are unsafe. That's the joke. That's the kicker. Because even after the TikTok ends, even after he closes his phone, even after all that stuff, at the end of the day, that mom does not trust her son anymore. He can laugh, he can tell as many people as he wants, oh no, it was a thing on TikTok, it was a joke, see, look at all these other people. And then that mom will scroll through, if she decides to scroll through, and she will see terrified woman after terrified woman. And it would further reiterate the fact that, oh, I thought my son was different, but he's not. And now she has to live with this indefinitely. Yay, congratulations, you've ruined your family. So as you're watching these trends, because this is just one of many more that will continue to come out over time, as you're watching these trends, please recognize that these are men telling on themselves. The joke is that they know how unsafe you feel. They know what to do to make you feel unsafe. And they will continue to do it because your discomfort brings them joy. And that's it. So I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Please, Tiffany, type them away in the comments section. And my God, please stay safe out there. As we are approaching January 6th and whatever will come after that, the men will be, as we are seeing, will get louder and more bold about what they want to do and what they plan to do. This is not a hee hee ha ha. This is a playing with the reality that a lot of them that they think about. This is a playing with the reality that whether they want to happen or they joke about it happening with their friends or they fantasize about it in their heads. He literally he forced his mom to fantasize about him killing her, and that was the joke. So he thought of that. He thought that was a thing that should be brought into the reality of their relationship. And now whatever's left of it. So please, my God, be safe out there and talk to you later. Okay, bye.